G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Marty the Pie Guy. I've been YouTubing for 18 months, searching for some of Australia's best pies. Today, I'm back down at Para Hills Hot Bread Bakery. I'm gonna have another feast. Gotta love the Marty feasts. So I'm gonna try out their Vietnamese Banh. I'm gonna try out their lemongrass and chicken Banh, sorry. I'm going to try their roast pork Banh. I'm going to try their plain mince pie and their beef brisket and cheese pie. So let's go inside, grab ourselves a heap of food and we'll see what they're all about. I love coming back down to Para Hills. They are so good. All right. What a feast of food. We've got 3 Bahmese and 2 pies. Another Marty feast. All right, let's get stuck into it, guys. That's their Vietnamese meatball Banh. That looks good, retails for 10 bucks. This is their roast pork Banh. Also looks good, that retails for $10. This is their chicken and lemongrass Banh, also retails for 10. Their beef brisket pie, have a look at that, that looks great. That retails for 9 bucks. And their plain beef pie, this retails for $6.10. Have a look at that. The feast of food. Let's start with their plain beef pie. We're only going to go halves of all this food, otherwise we'll be here forever. So, the pastry looks good. It's got a nice golden looking lid. The sides and the base are of a even colour. And Para Hills hot bread plain beef pie weighs in at 286 grams. That's pretty decent value for $6.10. All right, let's cut into their plain mince pie and we'll see what the filling is like. I'm pretty excited about this. This is Para Hills hot bread plain mince pie for $6.10. That's staying in there as it should. There's a flying ant on there, but yep, extra protein. That smells good. So the pastry is of a even thickness and it's baked all the way through. Let's give that filling a crack. That is tasty as. Filling seasoned well. The filling's got a really nice colour to it. There's enough salt in there. There's some sort of mushroom sort of flavour on the palate happening there. So yeah, I'm impressed with the colour of the pastry. It's sort of semi-flaky. Wow, that's terrific. The serving temp's great. Their plain pie is awesome. Yeah. It came, I rated it highly a couple of years ago when I came down here, so it's that good. All right, my final verdict on there, plain beef pie for $6.10. It was really nice. I quite enjoyed it. The pastry was perfect. It had a nice colour to it, nice golden colour to it. The sides and the base were of an even colour. Flaky pastry. The filling was nice and flavoursome. Had enough salt in there. There was no gristle in the mince. Meat to gravy ratio was spot on. Can't really complain about their plain mince pie. It's certainly up there. We'll give them 4.5 thumbs out of 5. A really tasty plain mince pie down at Para Hills. It was spectacular. I enjoyed that half. This is their beef brisket pie. This retails for $9. It's got a nice golden looking lid. The sides and the base are of an even colour. And Para Hills hot bread beef brisket pie weighs in at a whopping 280 grams. Pretty decent value for a beef brisket pie. I haven't had their beef brisket pie before, so let's see how we go. Let's cut into it and see what the filling is like. Oh, there's cheese in there too, far out. All right, I might have to do this. Oh, have a look at that. Wow. That's staying in there as it should. It smells really good. Far out. So that pastry, there's not even thickness and it's baked really well. Let's give that filling a crack. That is really nice, far out.
Fucking decent feed for one bloke.
I know, man. I know, way.
You ain't smashing all that out.
Just halves. I won't be able to fit all of it in, mate.
It'll be alright for leftovers as well. Oh, I see you're filming it.
Yeah, mate. I'll take some home for Mum. That filling is super flavoursome. The brisket is melt in your mouth. There's a heap of cheese in there, far out. That is a cheesy brisket sort of pie. It's got some smokiness on the palate. Yeah, I'm super impressed with the filling. That is super tasty. It's seasoned well, a little bit of salt in there, a little bit of pepper, some sort of other spice in there, which I don't know what it is, but yeah, fantastic. I'm just loving the flavour of that filling and the cheese, far out, man. It's just, wow, that's certainly very cheesy. My final verdict on their beef brisket with cheese pie for $9. It was fantastic. The pastry was spot on. It had a nice colour to it, sort of semi-flaky on the lid. The sides and base were of an even colour. The pie was packed full of brisket and cheese. The cheese and the brisket was just melt in your mouth, far out. It was seasoned well, wasn't too salty. The meat was just, yeah, I didn't really need my teeth to chew it. It was that good. Excellent brisket pie. One of the better ones I've had in a while. Pretty good. What will we give that? We'll give that 5 thumbs out of 5. Another excellent pie down at Parrot Hills Hot Bread Bakery. Man, it was good. How am I going to fit these into my stomach? God knows. Is this Adelaide's best banh? Well, I've got 3 to try. This is a Vietnamese meatball banh. It retails for $10. The Vietnamese meatball banh consists of the meatballs, carrot, cucumber, and the mayonnaise / pate. Not many bakeries do the Vietnamese meatballs. Parrot Hills is one of the many few that do. The Vietnamese meatball banh weighs in at 366 grams. All right, let's get stuck into their Vietnamese meatball banh and we'll see if it's Adelaide's best. It's got a bit of juice happening there. The bread's nice and fresh, it isn't stale. It's got a nice colour to it, so it's baked well. There is a bit of mayonnaise in there. So there's carrot and the Vietnamese meatballs. That's what the inside looks like. Tastes a little bit fishy. Tastes a little bit fishy. I wonder if she said fish balls or meatballs. That's pretty tasty. I'm quite liking that. So just carrot and onion in this one, your lemongrass. All right, my final verdict on Parrot Hills Hot Bread Vietnamese meatball banh for $10. It tasted really nice. There was carrot, onion in there. The meatballs had a sort of fishy / pork sort of flavour to them. Different, very different. I've never tried anything like that in my life before, so it was nice, different. The banh had a bit of juiciness in it. The bread was nice and fresh. What else? It was packed full of filling. The meat to salad ratio is probably about 70%, 70-30, 70% meatballs, 30% salad. Not a bad banh. It's not bad. I've had a few now, so I sort of know what I'm looking for. I reckon we'll give that 4 thumbs out of 5. A pretty tasty Vietnamese meatball banh. Something different. I've never tried one of them before, so yeah. It's just Adelaide's next best banh. This is their roast pork banh. This retails for $10. So it's got your pork in there, the carrot, chilli, coriander, cucumber, and the mayonnaise in there. The presentation looks fantastic. Their roast pork banh weighs in at 314 grams. 315. All right, let's get stuck into their roast pork banh and we'll see what it's like. That's the inside of their roast pork banh. It's got your carrot, your cucumber, onion, mayonnaise, pork with crispy skin attached. Not bad. No pate. The meat's nicely cooked. It's not too salty. It's not too dry. The meat to salad ratio is probably about 70-30, 70% meat and 30% salad. Really nice. All right, my final verdict on Para Hills Hot Breads roast pork banh mi for $10. It had a fairly decent amount of pork in there. The cucumber, the carrot, the onion, chili, and the coriander, lemongrass. Really nice. The mayo. I'm not one for the mayo. I really need that pate in there. I could have had a little bit more chili in there for my liking. I'm a bit of a chili fan, so look, all in all, not too bad. It was pretty tasty. But the presentation looked good. The flavours in there were really nice. Generous amount of meat, a real generous amount of meat in there. Wow. Comparing it to the one I had the other week, I reckon this is a 4 out of 5. Is this Adelaide's best banh mi? Number 3. This is their lemongrass and chicken banh mi, retails for $10. Presentation looks good. Have a look at that. There's a heap of meat in there. A heap of meat in there. Wow. Their chicken and lemongrass banh mi weighs in at 339 grams. All right, one to go. Let's finish it off. Let's see how we go. First of all, so that chicken is flavoursome as I'm liking the flavour of that. So it's got your carrot in there, lemongrass, onion, and rocket, I think, or some sort of salad. Yeah. And the mayonnaise. That chicken's cooked nicely. It's not too dry. The meat to salad ratio is probably about 70-30, 70% meat, and there's lots of it, and 30 salads. So if you love meat in your banh mi's, come down to Para Hills. That's what the inside of their lemongrass banh mi looks like. Lemongrass chicken banh mi. Sorry. All right, my final verdict on their chicken lemongrass banh mi for $10. Tasty. The chicken was cooked nicely. It wasn't too dry. I did like the skin, the battering, or whatever you call it. That was tasty. I could taste the lemon in there. The bread was nice and fresh, nicely baked. Had your salads in there. Just missing the cucumber. I probably would have liked to have some cucumber in there, I think. Mayonnaise, didn't have the pate, so yeah. We'll give their chicken and lemongrass banh mi 4 thumbs out of 5. All round, the food was really nice, tasty, and delicious. Come down and try some of their pies, pasties, sausage rolls, or cakes, or their banh mi's. Come down and try them. They're fantastic. You'll really like them. So the bakery, it's located on Bridge Road, just towards the northern end of Bridge Road, just before you get to Kings Road intersection. And they're on your right-hand side, just near the Macca's. So when you see the Golden Arches, that's where you are. Head down to Para Hills Bakery. As per usual, we'll go have a quick look around in the bakery, and that'll be it for the video, guys. All right, let's start with all their banh mi's. That's the chicken one up the back there. I thought that was pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. That's their roast pork banh mi there. They retail for 10. Fantastic. And the Vietnamese meatballs. Never had that before. First time I've tried something like that. It was different. They sell copious amounts of pork crackle here. I won't buy any because my teeth will end up smashing. Alright, let's start with their cakes. Muffins, they look great. Some torts. The old angel roll, or Swiss rolls, as we call them here in Adelaide. Black Forest cakes. Everything in here looks fantastic. I need to come back out north a lot more. They do the cold rolls and salads as well. Oh wow, all their cakes. So that's the fresh cream butterfly. My mate Jason loves butterflies. He's into breeding caterpillars and butterflies. Their small pav and truffle cup. Sponge kisses. I used to work with a bloke at the cemetery and he'd love a sponge kiss. He loves them. The eclair puff. They look great. Some gâteaux. Coffee, Biscoff. And their Oreo ghetto. More cakes. The Black Forest slice. Lemon Heaven. And the Chocolate Bliss. Fruit tarts. They look great. Love the glaze on them. Fantastic. The large custard tart. The large fruit tart. They look great. Parrill's custard tart. Really well priced at $3.90. The fresh cream lemon meringue. That looks great. And an apple custard tart. The banoffee tart, far out. They're really good prices here, and the tarts look massive. Strawberry cheesecake, and their chocolate tart. The Bavarian slice. And Parrill's vanilla slice. What do you think about them, Jack? They're only $4.60. Donuts. What pies did you get, mate?
Hey?
What pies did you get?
Steak.
They're nice.
Very good.
They're good. It's good food here, man.
Yeah, that's why we keep coming back.
Oh, mate, gotta love that. Thanks, guys. More cakes. These are all their flavoured Berliners. They look fantastic. Their apple cake. Their kitchen bun. Will that be South Australia's next kitchen bun? We'll find out in 2 weeks' time. Looks like a honey log, cannolis, and the long john, as you call them, in Victoria. Chalky donuts. They look fantastic. Small and large meringues. Gingerbread men and some jam tarts down the bottom. The apple fritter. And the sprinkle donut. That's all their sausage rolls, spring rolls, pies, and pasties. I've tried all of their sausage rolls before and they are fantastic. They're pretty reasonably priced at $6.10. Spinach sausage roll. The meat pasty. By the way, the shop is packed full of people. They're doing a roaring trade. You're right. The gourmet lamb and the Viet pho. Had that last time. Thought that was fantastic. The beef tendon stew pie and their plain pie. Well, that looks up Dave's alley. Looks breakfast-like. Cheese and bacon. It doesn't have eggs. Sorry, Dave. curry, chili, steak and onion, and then chicken pies. That's their menu up there. So we've got a fairly decent selection of food available. Sausage rolls range from $5.90 to $6.10. The pies are $6.10 to $9. That's all the awards they've won. Countless awards. Countless awards. Nearly as many as my friend Andy over in Perth. You gotta love that, mate. Oh yeah, they used to enter into the Royal Show. Far out. That's great. And more awards. These guys have been baking for quite some time. Nearly 20 years. Amazing. And they do a variety of breads, rolls, and sliced breads. Para Hills hot bread, you gotta love it. Anyway guys, that's it from Para Hills hot bread in Para Hills, South Australia. What a feast, it was delicious. Please give the video a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, jump on Facebook, join my group, the Meat Pie Appreciation Group. The links in the video description, as well with all the other information. Thanks for watching guys, and you'll see you on the next one.